I'm back. I'm back on my channel doing my bouncing. I have 9 days to go to reach my goal. Hang on, I got to grab something. I am on day 356 with the goal of hitting 365 days of movement in 2024. And I'm almost there. The reason is because I started at the end of October. And when I started at the end of October, I was encouraging everyone to join me for the new year. And so that was kind of like, I finally got motivated, and now I was trying to motivate other people to join me in doing some form of movement, no matter how big or how small, it didn't matter. You just were going to try and move more in 2024. I have moved more than I have ever moved in my entire life this year. 2024 is a momentous year for sure. So I want to show y'all, I'm going to put out some Halloween decorations today, and I went and got this box out of my garage. I'm just going to show you how cute these are. A little bag. Okay, that's one. Joy cannot get these, so I gotta toss them into a plastic container. My dog. A little pumpkin. Ooh, it's pumpkin time. Another little pumpkin. Ooh, isn't it cute? Ooh, okay, let's see. What else is in here? We've got a little skeleton man. We have, ooh, a ghost. Ooh. I used to hang those on a tree. A little bat. Anything else? Another little pumpkin that hangs on the tree. And finally, the others are the same. You've already seen them. A little scary, what are those called? Like a Frankenstein, a little Frankenstein. Okay, my Halloween decorations are not scary at all. Oh, wait, one more thing. A spider. Ooh, I hung this from my ceiling fan last year, and I had it hanging from my ceiling fan. I might do that again this year. So I have some people coming over for dinner, and I wanted to decorate. Okay, so I'm going to get bouncing, but I have things to talk about. So let's get started. Don't forget to hydrate, because that's what when you move your lymphatic system with the rebounder, you need the water to carry the sludge out of the body, okay? Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. Okay, this is like the OG old school videos that I used to do. So remember, I used to do a 1-minute timer to help everybody realize and understand that if all they could do is just 1 minute of this little bounce that I'm doing, the little health bounce, that will start your lymphatic system pumps, generate and crank up the lymphatic system pumps for the day. And that's better than doing nothing. So we always show people how quickly the 1-minute timer goes off so that people who are interested in just the 1 minute turning on your lymphatic pumps for the day can get started. There it is. It's already over. Alexa, stop. So that's all you have to do just to get your lymphatic pumps going for the day. Then you hop off and get on with your life and keep moving, okay? So the 5 minutes is just a good start. I always just did 10 minutes because for me, 10 minutes was a stretch as I was building my muscles and my bone density. And the other reason I only did 10 minutes in the first part of the day is because I didn't want to have excuses and say, oh, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for 15 minutes. If I said 15 or 20 minutes on the rebounder, I would have never accomplished doing 10 minutes every single day. My mindset for creating the 10 minutes was like, it's only 10 minutes. And I would tell myself, you have 10 minutes. You spend 10 minutes in a shower. You spend 10 minutes eating breakfast. You spend 10 minutes making drip coffee because it's so good. And so I would just tell myself, you can commit to 10 minutes minimum. So for the most of the last year, I've actually done 15 minutes every day. Maybe like a handful of times, like 4 or 5 times. I didn't do that 5-minute booster at the end of the day. One of them was last week. I didn't do the 5-minute booster. It was Friday, and I had gone to an event where I had a table and I set up my rebounder at the table, and then I would demonstrate for the employees how the rebounder can help them and how to do it very simply with the health bounce. And because I rebounded throughout the 4-hour event, I just felt like I'd already done my 5-minute rebounding booster in the day. And it was Friday, and I just said, I've already done 5 minutes in my demonstrations, so I didn't even do my 5-minute booster in the evening. I actually went to bed really early Friday. I was tired. Went to bed like at 7. I didn't fall asleep till later. But anyway, you know how I used to tell y'all stories? When I was at this employee benefits fair, it was a commitment that I had had for a couple of months. I have a little story to tell you. So, while I'm telling you the story, ask yourself, am I that person? Do I say those things? Do I do those things? So here's the story. And I want to preface this by saying, I feel like everybody could try harder to heal themselves, but their mind is blocking them from healing. Okay? I'm just going to say that. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, here's my story. I have heard some people who have migraines, and they're very horrible. They're very difficult, okay? Alexa, 5 more minutes. And I saw a neurosurgeon or a neurologist online talking about sticking your feet in an ice bath, get some ice cubes, stick your feet in the bowl, and submerge your feet in an ice cold water. It's for as long as you can stand it, probably, I don't know, a minute or something. And what that does, it's called like vasoconstricting the vascular system. And somehow it shoots oxygen up to the brain in the head. And it can help with heavy migraines. Okay, solution sounds reasonable. I recommend that you consider something so simple the next time you have a headache. And basically, we know that headaches are inflammation in the head, okay? So I was speaking to someone who told me they have headaches and they wake up at 2 a.m. to go to work at 3 a.m. and they work till like 2 or something. And I just want to tell y'all that your body has a circadian rhythm and there's a cycle that your body is going through that if you wake yourself up in the important parts of that cycle, your body is going to be on tilt and not function properly. But people don't know these things. And so when this person told me, you know, she goes to a doctor, she's on medication, nothing has worked. So clearly the doctor hasn't found her solution yet. And I said, well, I heard you can put your feet in a cold bowl of water and it can help with the migraine. And she laughed at me and she goes, this is serious. I'm going to see a doctor for this. So, like, what she was saying is, if the doctor hasn't told her that simple solution, that her migraines were so bad that nothing was going to help her. She was so convinced that there was no solution for her because her doctor has not found the solution for her yet. And I thought to myself, how sad that she has to live in pain. She has to live with migraines because her own mind is not open up enough to try the simplest solution that could possibly help her. And I just felt so sorry. And I thought that is an indication of a lot of people who aren't allowing themselves and their minds to be open up enough for a solution to their problems. And I am so grateful that when I was 32 years old, I met a community of people who understood that rebounding herbs for the phytonutrients and the phytochemicals and the power that the herbs have, that the Chinese and the Indians with Ayurveda for the last 5,000 years have figured out that herbs are synergistic with our bodies and they create healing in ourselves, and oxygen and clean water and quality nutrition is the way to your health path and your health journey. How do I know that? Because I have met hundreds of people personally and talked to and listened to stories of thousands of people over 25 years. And my own mother, Alexa, stop. My own mother at 70 years old believed what she was learning that I introduced her to, and she gave it a good test. And in 2 years, she completely transformed her 70-year-old body into a healthy senior citizen who lived an independent, healthy, long life till she was 87. She even worked up until 2 weeks before she passed away. And she was lucky. She passed away quickly with no incident of illness, no hospital stays. In my whole entire life, for my 50 plus years, I never had to meet or go visit my mother in a hospital because she was healthy. And I used to tell my sisters, this is the greatest gift my mom could have ever given us because she was healthy and happy and busy and independent, and she didn't need us to take care of her. It was the best gift that she gave us. And I'm so grateful. And she's my inspiration. So once she passed away, I said, Lydia, you're 55. You better get your butt in gear and get moving and get healthy like she did. She was 70. I'm 55. I've got 15 years in advance of her to do it myself. So that's what motivated me over a year ago to start moving more every single day. So rebounding gives you bone density, it builds muscles, it creates red and white blood cells, it creates circulation, even up to your head, down to your toes. So if you have headaches, consider rebounding. You need more oxygen flowing through your body. So consider rebounding. There's so many health benefits, and they don't all have to look like inches on this in your clothes or numbers down on the scale, because I have a friend who's doing rebounding, and she told me she's lost 2 pounds, and she has felt a difference in her body. She feels a difference in her breathing because she works around chemicals, and she said it's easier for her to breathe now working around chemicals. And so we're just acknowledging that there are more health benefits than just losing weight. And frankly, building muscle is more valuable than losing weight, because I saw a video that said the thing that will keep you alive and healthy the longest is having lean muscle mass. So I'm building lean muscle mass under all this fat. And eventually the lean muscle is going to require more than the fat does. And my body's just changing. It's getting stronger, more defined. It feels better. I move better. There are so many benefits to moving your body every single day, even if it's only 10 minutes a day. Like they say, 10 minutes on the rebounder is like a 30-minute walk. So I'm alive. Thank you, Donna, for checking in on me. Thank you, DM, for checking in on me. Y'all were worried because I hadn't done a video in 4 or 5 days. It's actually been 6 days. And here I am on 9-day countdown to moving more in a year. And I'm almost there. Can y'all believe it? Give me a comment or a shout out. Thank you, because it helps my video spread. Talk to you later. See you soon. Have a good day.